What's going on, Truckers? Welcome to Trucker News. Email us at muthatruckernews@gmail.com. First off, we have a missing truck drivers alert. We got this email in today, so I want to share it with you guys. So please look at this picture, and there will be a phone number as well. So right here it says, has anyone seen this truck driver? Been missing since Sunday, February 23rd. Last known location was Queens Truckstop in Meridian, Mississippi, and was supposed to be in Hamilton, Alabama, the morning of the 24th. It hasn't been heard from or able to locate since. Truck is number 550333. Please call 205-430-2420 or PM me with any info. So please, you guys, check out this truck. Check out this image right here, and hopefully this truck driver is safe. So I really want to make a PSA for anyone that's thinking about becoming a truck driver, right? This is a professional profession, and you have to take it very seriously, right? And the reason why I say that is because I want to bring up the sentence that just came out today. We talked about this in 2023. Where a truck driver basically nods off and then veers out and runs into a parked van with 7 farm workers, and he killed all 7, okay? And so he got second-degree manslaughter and 3 counts of assault, right, for reckless driving. Now, when they did his blood work, it says traces of methamphetamines, fentanyl, and morphine were found in his blood. So he got 48 years for this today. Anyone that's thinking about becoming a truck driver, please take this seriously and do not do anything that will risk you nodding off and falling asleep. If you have bad habits, don't become a truck driver.
I just want all the families and the people to know that if I could trade my life for any of theirs, I would do it. Right? I just want them to know that I'm sorry.
So let's get into what Doge is doing, right? Department of Government Efficiency. They've been deregulating and cutting a lot of federal jobs. The one that Sean Duffy is looking at today and just had a meeting on today is with the U.S. Department of Transportation. Okay, it says here, starting this day at the White House with a cabinet meeting on Doge, prioritizing safety and cutting woke waste at USDOT.
Right here at the White House, going to do a cabinet-level meeting on Doge, talking about how effective and efficient our departments are, where we can make us more efficient, where we can cut, but also for DOT, the mission is safety and building big, beautiful roads and bridges. We're not going to cut into that, making sure air travel is safe. So we're going to go have a conversation right now with the president and the rest of the cabinet. See you later.
Right, and one thing that you need to understand from this is that under the Department of Transportation is the FMCSA, and the Federal Motor Carrier is pretty much the regulations for commercial vehicles. So for all the truck drivers that watch this show, what parts of the FMCSA do you think that Secretary of Department of Transportation, Sean Duffy, should cut, right? They are highly big on inspecting trucks. They spend a lot of enforcement on that, and they say it's for safety. And to an extent, I agree. The ELD, the hours of service, right? The parking problem, all right? Broker transparency. We're talking about all of it. How much of the FMCSA do you think that Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy should come in and cut from the U.S. Department of Transportation? You know how Elon Musk has been writing emails out to agencies and employees saying, what do you do for a living? I almost feel like this is the case here with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, because they just recently released a video of the behind the scenes of what they do when they pull over a commercial vehicle. I almost feel like this is their love letter to the Secretary of Transportation and to Doge, saying, hey, our job is extremely important and this is what we do. So in the behind the scenes of this, Tennessee Highway Patrol shares this video and gives a closer look at what they do at weigh stations and what trucks they pull over, right? So this video was shared on March 6, 2025, and basically it's day in the life of Tennessee Highway Patrol Trooper Brian Ramsey as he inspects a commercial vehicle at the Tennessee weigh station. So check this out.
Hey driver, set your brakes. All right, driver, hold what you got there for just a moment. I'm gonna look at that. I pulled the truck in just for a random safety inspection, and upon him pulling up onto the scale pad, he had our tire reader screened his tires. He pulled up onto the static scale, and when he got onto the static scale and stopped, the pictures of the tires came up. And looking at his tires, one of the tires indicated a tire failure. They don't really have a great grasp of what we do in here. We're not trying to write them a bunch of tickets or cost them a bunch of money. We're trying to make them safer, because if they're safer, then all of the motoring public is safer. Also, education. Safety and education are by far and large our main goal in the motor carrier unit. So yes, we do DOT enforcement, but we're also state troopers. Our primary assignment is in the scales in the Motor Carrier Plus unit, but we may be asked to help with some road trooper stuff. These scales are certified by 2 different people who aren't the Tennessee Department of Safety. We also inspect trucks based on their safety score. So every carrier is given a safety score. That safety score works like golf, 1 to 99. The lower the score, the better. And a lot of times we get people in here who are shocked by all the electronics. If they've got nothing going on and they're used to getting inspected, they ask us questions about our technology a lot, because they just don't know. You know, people, they want to be informed.
So I want to bring this up to light right here. I saw this on Landline, right? And they're talking about this overtime pay for employee truck drivers, right? So in this segment, they're talking about that. Today, Thursday, March 6th, represents Jeff Van Drew of New Jersey and Mark Ticano of California introduced Guaranteeing Overtime for Truckers Act, right? And so basically, we were in the GOT Truckers Act. It was made to amend the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938 to require that truckers receive overtime compensation when they work more than 40 hours in a week. The exemption was created to prevent truck drivers from pretty much working too many hours. But the truth is, we all know company drivers now work extensive and work 70 hours a week. So they're working 70 hours a week, but they're really just getting paid for 40. So this is interesting here. I want to follow this right here. And for all the truck drivers out there, do you believe that employee truck drivers should get paid overtime? And it's interesting because in the budget that President Trump was talking about, he did talk about how if you did work overtime, he wanted to push that you wouldn't get taxed on overtime. So in this situation and with this bill, if it did go through for employee truck drivers to get overtime, then employee truck drivers wouldn't be taxed. So very interesting stuff. You know, my truckers, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. You know, as an employee truck driver yourself, if you work for a company, do you believe that you should be getting OT for that? And I'm sure there's some companies that do it now, but mostly are local companies. It'd be interesting to see if over-the-road truck drivers did this and what that would look like. But if you do get paid OT, tell me, what company do you work for? You know, my truckers, comment down below. But yeah, that bill just came out today. Let's see where it goes, and we'll follow its journey. So, you know, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And thank you for tuning in to Mother Trucker News.